Welcome to Elementary Summer Reading for July 14th, 2026, Part 2. The theme is Unearth a Story. How to Catch a Dinosaur. Written by Adam Wallace, illustrated by Andy Elkerton. Tomorrow's the big science fair. I've never won before, but this year I know I cannot lose because I'm catching a dinosaur. The crocs and sharks we know today were here when the dinosaurs ruled. It makes no sense all dinos are gone. On this point, I cannot be fooled. We head straight to our local park to pick up some kind of trail. Wait, what's that thing over there? Yes, I think it's a dinosaur tail. The dino is more bird than reptile. We learned in science class that's true. And this one left something behind. I've got our first dinosaur clue. Snap! Looks like we've got a plant eater. The Venus flytrap had no chance. She danced right by our volcano and knew the exit at first glance. Chomp! This clever girl runs fast as the wind and dodged our trap in a hurry. But we've got more in store for her, so this is no time to worry. Was she watching when I tested each trap with my action figures and toy bricks? It's like she knows how each trap works. Can it be she's onto my tricks? Well, that didn't go according to plan. She slipped right past our noses. And if that isn't bad enough, I ruined Mom's prize-winning roses. We made a prehistoric playground, and with lots of friends to play, our dino will not be able to resist. This time she won't get away. Tall enough to stop a giant, our trap had pulleys, ropes, and decks. But this dino smashed it all to pieces. She should be called T-Rex. My mom is an engineer, so I've learned a trick or three. Our Robo-Hugger 9000 won't let our dino go free. That clever dino tricked our robot by dressing like a bird. If I don't catch that dinosaur soon, I'll be lucky to come in third. We didn't catch the dinosaur. I don't know what to do. But my friends remind me we still have a science fair entry or two. We did it! Better luck next time. The end. We're going to paint a dinosaur bank. In your Craft to Go kit is the dinosaur bank. And it looks like this. And it's got a little hole in the back, the slot. And then it's got a little hole at the bottom. So you might want to take that off while you're painting if you're going to paint the underneath. I don't know if you are or not, but I'm just going to put mine aside. Now, if you look closely, there are little spots on the dinosaur. I am not confident in my painting ability to not paint over those. So what I'm going to do is I have my acrylic paints. I chose red and blue. And I have two paintbrushes. I have a bigger one and a watercolor brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the whole dinosaur blue and then maybe put a few stripes on them with the skinny brush. So you'll want to have some wipes or some paper towels nearby in case you get it on you. Now remember, you can use tempera paint with this, but the acrylic paint stays on longer. It's more permanent. It's not water soluble. So if you get it on your clothes, get it off while it's still wet. And it dries pretty quickly, as long as you don't put it on too thick. And I'm just going to go ahead and cover this whole dinosaur with blue. And then I'll come back and we'll do some stripes or dots or something. I'll decide. Okay, I've gotten all the blue on and it's pretty much dry. It's only been about 5 minutes. And I decided that, first of all, I want to do eyes, so I got some black. And instead of using that small paintbrush to do dots or stripes, I'm going to use a Q-tip from our last craft, the dinosaur skeleton, so I can make some dots. So I'm going to do the eyes first. Give him its 2 nostrils, so at least he has a little face. Then I'm going to use the other side and give him some dots. I'm going to try to put them in the dots that are on the ceramic. So I'm just going to dab inside the circles, and they're turning out pretty decently. Now these I am tending to do a little thicker just because I can't spread it out like I did the paint. But there's some dots on them. So that's all there is to it. You paint it how you want. Like I said, if you spread the paint relatively thin, it'll dry within like 5 minutes or so. The red should take a little longer to dry, but you do your dinosaur how you want, and that's what mine looks like.